We're in Chi-Town this weekend, hanging out at Chicagoland Speedway. We don't have the deep dish pizza, but we do have Kyle Larson, driver of the number 42 Chip Ganassi Racing Chevrolet. Kyle, now before we came to Chicagoland, you had the Golf Guys Tour this week, and I heard you sank a pretty gnarly putt to get second on the tour this week.
Yeah, we played at Eagle Point in Wilmington, which was, it was great. The course is in awesome condition, and everybody played really good. I shot my career best. First time in the 70s, I shot a 79. But yeah, the last hole was a par 5, and yeah, the par putt was, I don't know, probably a 15, 20 footer. And it shot me from tied for third to solo second. So yeah, we have a lot of fun with that. It's very competitive, and it's just a lot of fun. It's cool to get to hang out with 21 guys and that are all into the same thing, racing and golf, and we all get along, and we're all not great golfers, but I've been getting a lot better here recently, so playing really good right now.
Now let's get down to business. Chicagoland Speedway, obviously nobody's forgotten about the finish last year. How long does it take for a driver to shake something like that off and stop thinking about it?
I don't know. I mean, every race is a little different in how the finish is, and some races take longer to get over, but obviously you want to win. But I was not mad ever from finishing second in that race, just because it was such an exciting finish. And I got into Kyle off of 2, and then he got back into me in 3. So I mean, I thought it was fair game, and just we each did everything we could to win, and he was just able to have the last kind of punch. I had seen replays of it, a bunch after that, and it was just I'm a racer, but I'm also a fan of racing and the sport, and I knew that was an exciting finish, and I didn't think that he did anything wrong getting into me because I got into him first. So it wasn't, I didn't have anything to get over.
Obviously it's no secret this season has kind of been of a struggle, but where do you find that I guess that drive to just reset every race and just kind of forget about the past race if you've had a bad race?
Well, I don't really feel like we've had many bad races where we haven't had speed. I feel like most races we've been top 10 car on speed, but we had a string of 3 or 4 weeks in a row where we had just bad luck, blown tires and things like that. And then there was a couple races where we just didn't do a good job executing. But every week I feel like we've been a 8th to 11th or 12th place car, which isn't obviously great by any means, but it's not terrible either. So Kurt, I feel like I've been very similar to him on speed all year long. Their team's just done a really good job of executing towards the end of the races, and even throughout the midpoint of the races to position themselves. So, and he's really high in the points, and I'm barely in the cutoff. So I know that we can go out there and contend like he has. So yeah, it's been a frustrating year, but I've been positive about it all because I can see the potential we have in our cars.
Well, we're going to let Kyle Larson go. We're going to see if he can get that rhythm going and get a victory for the first time this season at Chicagoland.